Hello and welcome to another recording for my channel. This will be the continuation of the 2025 Temporal Recruit. We will continue with the episode, Taking Care of Enemies.
Our alliance is going to need more help if we want to succeed against the Vaudoir. We'll need to make pacts with other species in the Quadrant, and not everyone is going to see this our way. That's where you come in. Go out there and show them the value of cooperation.
Okay, so this must be another lot of patrols. We'll see what happens when we get there. Seems like an introduction. Hey, what's going on with my... Why can't I change my angle? Oh, there we go. I got stuck on the angle there for a second. Yeah, normally if there's no reward, it's an introduction thing or a patrol episode. Nothing's happening with my zoom here. Okay. Tempting targets, which is a patrol, from the looks of it.
The Teray have reported a high incidence of raiders and piracy here. Their vessels are under vault protection. Any acts of aggression toward them will be dealt with harshly.
We have no quarrel with the Teray.
Good. Be advised that there are Teray fighters inbound for trade relations with the hierarchy. Our escort vessels will be matching your position soon. Interference with Teray commerce will not be tolerated.
We support the Delta Alliance and will assist in dealing with raiders and pirates.
I see our escort has arrived. And you as well.
If they're your escorts, why am I the only one here?
This is outrageous. Teray are thieves. They stole supplies that were supposed to be ours. Listen closely, because I'm only going to say this once. Turn the supplies over to me, immediately, or I will have no choice but to open fire.
I'd reconsider if I were you, Captain. We will defend ourselves. I can only assume that the nail on nail bots are very powerful, so I don't know why that would attack the boss.
We can make better use of these supplies than you can.
Is there another incoming attack? Yeah. Well, there would be at least one more.
Alpha Quadrant allies?
Yeah, the Malon should remember the Voyager being pretty much superior to their vessels. I've got to rewatch Voyager to see what their
That
levels
completes our run. We'll wait for our trade contact here.
were. Okay, so the Zari steal it? What's going on here?
Much obliged for the escort.
He said that kind of sexfully, I think. Oh, someone's being attacked, I think. Oh, that would be the mines blowing up.
Little help here? If it's not too much trouble, of course.
Congratulations, Harry.
Want to check if my ship is. No, it's not. What's going on? Whoa. Something's going on with the bloody zoning and.
Excellent. We've completed our transport. Afraid it's time for the next step. You should know, we've got a secondary contract here, and you're about to be a big part of it. Well, until our new business partners blow you to pieces.
All hands, battle stations.
Reading another group of raiders inbound to the trade facility. Ready to intercept.
Okay, so they must have done something at the mail. And that's something to do with the stolen equipment. Okey-dokey. The hierarchy are in this one.
The Home Office warned us against dealing with the Hazari. I should have heeded that warning. Without their shipment, our profit margin here is almost non-existent. Time to step away while we can. We no longer require your services. Rest assured, you will be compensated for your efforts here.
Very well, I hope we can cooperate like this more in the future. What? They weren't even there! Well, I'm confused as all hell. I don't know. I don't know if the hierarchy were the ones that were the compartments there, or... Well, that was an extremely short episode. So let's do the next one. Hopefully this one isn't... Oh, I think this is the big one. Yeah, stuff it. An extra 10 minutes on that won't make much of a difference.
We're about to plan an attack on the Vaadwaur homeworld. We need a battle commander, and I believe you're the best candidate for the job. Meet with Admiral Tuvok and myself at the Denolan Dyson Sphere to go over strategy.
Oh, nothing special. That's weird. This is a very long episode.
There's something interesting I'd like...
Okay. Okay. Transwarping to the Delta Quadrant, be the quickest way to get there. Okay, so we have to choose our allies in a specific order to progress along the story arc. Which can be quite annoying. If you pick the wrong one, the battle can take a bit longer, making the episode take longer. You have to be able to remember the abilities of the allies to see which ones are best suited against the types of ships you're fighting. I'm hoping that I think it's Tuvok, either Tuvok or maybe it might be a bit of everyone. They all might make an appearance. Tuvok, Seven, Neelix, and Janeway may give you hints as to who's the best ally for that particular mission. We have arrived at the Jolan's Dyson Sphere system, Admiral. Our orders are for you to beam down to the surface and for the conference about... Oh, Jesus, how can I not word? Okay, what the hell is that? Oh, that's the wormhole thing. I don't know if they patched up something in the game. They normally do patches every week. I don't know if they've done something, but I'm having issues with my camera angles and stuff like that. Come on. Anytime now. Get rid of that pose. Admiral Janeway wants to speak to you before the briefing.
Admiral Tuvok will be giving a presentation soon. Until then, I'd like you to speak with our allies and see what they're bringing to the table.
Any tactical updates I should be aware of, Admiral Tuvok?
The Vaadwaur are anticipating an attack of some kind, and we know they are monitoring our ship movements closely. Therefore, I suggest we adapt the tactics of our enemies to our own use. As a diversion, I have dispatched Alliance ships to the Cartella system to engage the Vaadwaur forces there. If they are successful, by the time the Vaadwaur realize what is happening, we will have already secured Vaadwaur Prime. The Vaadwaur believe the other species of this quadrant are too weak to challenge them. We will use that misconception to our advantage by using our Delta Quadrant allies to assault Vaadwaur Prime itself.
Understood.
Admiral Tuvok will be giving a presentation soon. Until then, I'd like you to speak with our allies and see what they're...
We have a firm contract with the Hazari. It would bring them great dishonor to fail to complete it, so I expect that we'll have their full support in this battle.
What will they do for us?
The Hazari ships usually fight in pairs. One ship hangs back and provides shield support for the other. This gives them excellent defensive capabilities, but it comes at a cost. Their firepower isn't quite as strong as it would be if they weren't so dedicated to protection.
Thank you, Neelix.
Greetings. The Hazari will uphold our end of the contract, to the letter. And we expect you to do the same. We specialize in defense, and our ships are at your disposal.
Thank you. We appreciate your acceptance of this contract. So that would be one of the first ones you choose to get to the smaller picket lines, and then once you get to the larger ships, you'll choose someone else.
Good to see you again. Through my excellent diplomatic skills, and some assistance from Admiral Tuvok, I have managed to convince the Hierarchy Board of Directors that assisting us in this battle and ensuring the end of the Vaadwaur will improve their long-term profits. The Hierarchy are experts at surveillance and espionage. If the Vaadwaur try any tricks, the Hierarchy would be the ones we should send to subvert them.
Thank you, Doctor.
Greetings. The Hierarchy is anticipating a profitable transaction under your guidance. Our surveillance and tactical capabilities are at your disposal.
We anticipate a mutually beneficial arrangement. I'm not too sure what their ships will be good at. The Kazon just suck in general.
I'm not sure I completely trust the Kazon after our experience with Maj Sesson, but they say they'll fight for us today. Maybe you'll have better luck reaching a consensus with them than I did.
What will the Kazon provide?
The Kazon have a large number of ships and fight without fear. However, their lack of organization makes slotting them into precise battle formations problematic. They'll go to war with you, but they may not follow every order.
Thank you, Captain.
The Kazon are eager for battle. Our enemies will fall today. All of them.
I look forward to fighting it by your side. Okay.
The Cooperative asked me to inform you that they appreciate your assistance, and are prepared to provide what assistance they can in the final battle against the Vaadwaur.
I know the Cooperative's numbers are few. What can they do?
The Cooperative's main weapon is adapted Borg technology. Cooperative vessels can confuse the systems of opposing ships and cause them to fire on friendly targets. This tactic is most effective in mixed groups of ships, where the Cooperative can turn the larger vessels against the smaller ones.
So maybe the second last or last mission. Thank you, Seven.
The Cooperative appreciates your partnership, and we are eager to end the Vaadwaur threat to our quadrant. Our technological capabilities are at your disposal.
We appreciate your assistance in this matter.
The presentation will begin momentarily. Perhaps you would be willing to check in with the representatives of our other allies. We invited Eldex's people and the Hirogen, but neither group chose to send a representative.
Understood. I'll talk to the representatives.
Greetings. The Benthan Guard is honored to join you in the fight against the Vaadwaur. We dedicate our lives to promoting law and order throughout the Delta Quadrant. Finding someone else with the same ideals is unusual, but most gratifying.
The support of your people is greatly appreciated.
It's an honor to meet you again. I am eternally grateful for your assistance on my world. By joining you in this fight, perhaps I can begin to repay a small portion of the life debt my people owe you.
The support of your people is greatly appreciated. Good grief.
Hello again. You've done so much to help us. It's only right that we help you this time.
Thank you, Calyx. The Alliance appreciates your support. They don't even have any ships, so I don't know what they can do.
Greetings. Aiding you against the Vaadwaur was a difficult decision for our people. We do not wish to ally with you, but we understand that ending Gaul's reign of terror is more important than our discomfort.
The support of your people is greatly appreciated. Yeah, this is why this mission takes so long. If you skip through all the talking, you can cut it in half, basically.
If you are ready, I will begin the presentation.
Go ahead, Admiral.
The bulk of the Vaadwaur fleet has pulled back to Vaadwaur Prime. We expect to face the final might of the Vaadwaur, including Gaul's flagship. Our battle there will have 5 fronts, each progressively closer to the planet. Our rendezvous point will be here, where the mineral content of the moon will help to hide our ships. The Touré will secure the subspace tunnels in this area, while the Kabali will help the wounded.
The Admiral has already given us our assignment. Our forces will assault the other side of the planet to secure the area against a possible retreat. Our Talaxian friends will be in charge of transporting prisoners of war.
Okay.
To give us the best possible chance of success, our battle commander will be able to call in one wing of our allies at each of the first 4 fronts. Each wing of allies has different tactical advantages. The cooperative can confuse enemies. The Kazon have many ships and fight without fear. The hierarchy have unparalleled espionage and surveillance abilities, and should be difficult to take by surprise. Hazari vessels fight in pairs, with one ship reinforcing the other's shields. This battle will be difficult, but we must prevail.
Hopefully let's take us straight to the planet, we don't have to fly there. Okay, on the ship here.
The fleet is ready to begin the assault. I will remain behind to coordinate their movements, while you will be commanding the battle from the field. We have 4 wings of allies at our disposal to help you break through the Vaadwaur lines. I recommend deploying 1 wing in each area. Are you ready to begin?
Okay, I'm ready.
The Vaadwaur have sent out several large frigate scout forces. Which wing of allies do you want to assist you?
What's your advice, Admiral?
We are facing a large number of rather weak vessels. We need ships that would not be overwhelmed by numbers. The Kazon might be a good choice, because they have a large number of ships as well. The Hazari, another good option, because their powerful defensive capabilities would help in this situation. The Cooperative would perhaps not be a good choice. They could be overwhelmed by the number of Vaadwaur frigates.
Thank you, Admiral. So either the Kazon or the Hazari.
The Vaadwaur have sent out several large frigate scout forces. Which wing of allies do you... An excellent choice. The Kazon number should be a match for the frigates, and their lack of organization should not be too great of a hindrance.
Let's see what the Kazon can do.
Something's not right here. The Kazon are in the wrong position, and they aren't responding to my hails.
What should it take? Sensors indicate that Kazon are moving into positions with the Vaadwaur on screen. Admiral, some of those ships appear to be Nistrum. We are being hailed, it's Sesson. Sesson, I should have known. Okay then. Fools, did you really believe I would assist you in your folly? My mother's murder will be avenged at last. Janeway didn't murder your mother, Sesson. Seska brought her death upon herself. They have closed the channel, Admiral. We are being hailed by the Rhode Island.
I was worried they might double-cross us, but I never thought they would be so blatant. But come to think of it, they did say some pretty suspicious things during the briefing. Fortunately, Admiral Tuvok and I have a backup plan. Sesson has been encroaching on Hirogen territory for some time. They'll join us in battle for a chance to collect his ship as a trophy.
Excellent work, Captain Kim. Okay, let's kick their butts. Ah, close enough here.
We will hunt!
The Hirogen are ready to fight.
Got to get my ships loaded.
The Hirogen are putting up a good fight. The Hirogen are taking some losses, but so are the Kazon and the Vaadwaur.
like a science build because the gravity well does actually allow you to destroy a lot of ships in one go. When the ships are grouped up like that, each ship explosion actually damages the ship next to it. So it sets off a chain reaction if you do it this right. Okay, this should be the last one.
This area is secure. What are your orders?
Remain here with the Hirogen and coordinate a cleanup efforts.
The Toray fleet has secured the subspace tunnels. The Vadwar will not be able to use them to attack or to retreat.
Excellent.
We shall establish a medical flotilla and secure the area. Vessels of the fleet can transport any wounded, including Vadwar, to our ships for treatment.
Make sure you treat our people first. Are you ready to approach Bravo front? Yes, we are. Again, my shuttle should be launched, so hopefully I don't get relaunched on.
The Vadwar have set up a cruiser picket line in this area. Which ally do you want to advance? We are facing a picket line of cruisers, so we need ships that can withstand constant, persistent attacks. The Hazari could be a good choice. Their defensive capabilities would be a good match for the Vadwar cruisers. I believe the Cooperative would also be sufficient to the task. I would not recommend the Hierarchy, however. Their ships are more suited to espionage and surveillance, so fighting a large number of moderately powered vessels would not be advantageous.
So the Hazari are part of the first one, so if you were to choose the what was the other one? The Cooperative. If you were to choose the Cooperative now, the Hazari would be useless in the next two levels, so you want to go with the Hazari at this point.
The Vadwar have set up a cruiser picket line in this area, a sound tactical choice. The Hazari methods utilize one ship to reinforce the shields of another. Vadwar cruisers do not have the firepower to break through the reinforced shielding.
I don't stand a chance against the Hazari. Admiral, I'm detecting Kazon warships walking in. They're hailing us.
The Kazon Ogla will no longer stand by, while the Relora and Nistrum sully our name with their treachery. I will make good on their false promises.
Frankly, Jal Carden, I'm surprised at your nobility, but glad for your help.
Excellent decision. The Hazari will make short work of those cruisers. The Hazari defenses are too strong. The Vadwar can't get through. The Vadwar are starting to fall back.
Oh, what the hell? I must have got a hit by a couple of God. Like the last ship. Looks like they took out one whole group by themselves. Disable the satellite. Admiral, you must disable the satellite network to prevent the Vadwar from receiving surveillance data and might allow them to make a counterattack. First, we need to override the security measures on one of the satellites, then we can transmit a virus that will shut down the entire network. Understood. Set course for the satellites. Now, look at these things. No, it's E6.
We have defeated the first wave of Vadwar defenders, and we are entering position for our next offensive. Resistance has been heavier than expected, but our ships have so far proved equal to the task.
Excellent work, Captain. Keep me apprised of your situation.
Please remember to direct any wounded or prisoners of war to our flotilla at Alpha Front.
Acknowledged.
That went well. What do you want me to do now?
Hold this area while we proceed to the next. Are you ready to proceed? Yes, we are. Let's get the choppers.
The Vadwar have constructed a defensive line of battleships supported by frigates. Which wing of allies would you like to help you?
Again, cooperative would be the choice here because that'd be out of these two, and the hierarchy would be the last one.
We are facing battleships flying in formation with frigates, so we need ships that can disable the larger ships or otherwise neutralize their tactics. The cooperative would be a good choice. Their ability to confuse the opponents could result in the larger ships destroying the smaller ones with friendly fire. The hierarchy would likewise be a strong option. Their espionage and surveillance tactics may allow them to isolate the larger ships. The Vadwar have constructed an excellent strategy. The technology of the cooperative may be able to cause the larger ships to attack the smaller ones. Certainly the cooperative coordination and discipline will be more than a match for the tactical abilities of the Vadwar.
I have great faith in the cooperative.
Deploying the cooperative was an efficient decision. Our technological superiority is a distinct advantage. Cooperative ships are performing at peak efficiency.
Admiral, we must secure the orbital platforms here. We cannot afford to leave our rear flanks exposed. Set course for the platforms. Where the hell are they? Orbital platform secured, Admiral. Hail the Talaxians.
We are ready to begin transporting prisoners of war from the orbital platforms at your command.
We have secured the platforms. Please proceed with the transportation.
The Vadwar forces in this area have been defeated. What are your orders?
Hold this area while we proceed to the next. Are you ready? Hells yeah. Actually, we're progressing through this pretty quickly, even with the talking being done.
The Vadwar have constructed a defensive line of battleships. However, knowing the Vadwar, they might be planning a surprise attack. Who do you want to assist you? We only have one wing of allies remaining, so we have little choice. You will have to deploy the remaining ships. The Vadwar have constructed a defensive line of... a wise choice. The espionage and surveillance capabilities of the hierarchy should help us prepare for any surprises the Vodwar might have in store.
My thoughts exactly, Admiral. I have a great confidence in the hierarchy. And again, if you want to play this mission over again, you can choose different allies at different points and see what their abilities are.
An impressive deployment. The hierarchy are more than capable of handling the Vodwar. The Vodwar ambush tactics are ineffective against the hierarchy. The hierarchy are making significant gains against the Vodwar.
Shut up. Admiral, we must disable the orbital repair platforms in this area. The Vodwar could repair their ships and allow them to re-enter the conflict. The platforms are networked together, so if we can access the recognition protocols, subroutines, in any single platform, the change should propagate to the other platforms. Good idea. Set course for a platform. The Beathans are hailing us again. Sir, we have broken through the ranks of the Vodwar defenders. They are falling back, but we have them contained. We anticipate being able to rendezvous with you at Echo Front shortly. Excellent work, Captain.
The Vodwar forces are defeated, as I knew they would be. What are your orders?
Hold this area while we proceed to the next. I just want to collect that loot before I take off.
We have broken through to their final line of defense, their command ships. However, in doing so, we have exhausted our supply of allies, and the Vodwar dreadnoughts are formidable. This will be a difficult fight.
We have to press on even if it's alone.
Not quite alone. The Hirogen have matters well in hand, so the Rhode Island is at your disposal.
Glad to have you, Captain.
I have temporarily taken command of a cooperative vessel. You will not fight alone.
Wonderful, Seven. We could use the help.
The hierarchy also agreed to send a single ship to assist in the final assault. Under the command of yours truly, of course. I'm finally getting to use my emergency command subroutine. but you would not believe the amount of paperwork I had to fill out.
Fantastic, Doctor.
Last but not least, the Hazari managed to spare a ship and put it under my command. Captain Neelix. I quite like the sound of that.
Indeed, Neelix, thank you.
I am impressed with the show of support from our allies. However, my tactical analysis indicates that our forces are inferior to the Vodwar.
We have to fight. Admiral, we are being hailed by the VSW Bolzaron. How sad, I hope you would put more up.
The Vodwar are relentless. The probability of our survival is slim.
How sad, I hope you would put up more of a fight. Sorry to disappoint you.
Eldex's help appears to be just what the doctor ordered.
Gall's ship has launched a drop pod to the planet. Sensors indicate he's on board.
That's the last ship we have to do. Okay. So on the planet, the fight is quite long.
Nice having some Vodwar on our side.
It's quite long and wave after wave of attacks, just like up here.
Sir, we have arrived to help secure the area.
Excellent. I'm needed on the surface. Admiral, Gull appears to have escaped to the surface in an escape pod. Let's go. So, this is, we have to go through a base to a fighting arena. And then we get to fight a whole heap of different things. Gull landed somewhere in this area. He must have gone into those tunnels. Let's follow him then. Why are they shooting at the wall? I'm already full. Well, I got a lot of crap from that space battle, that's for sure. Okay. Ah, crap, we gotta fight our way through the docking bay. Can't jump down. What the hell are they shooting at? we have to go up and then back down to that door to the just behind us. Oh, one of my crew is unconscious, and because I do not have bloody hell, I'll jump off the side there. Because it's one continuous thing, you won't be loading into another screen to get this crew back, so you've got to make sure you keep them all with you. So again, from memory, I think we have to go through this door. Oh no, it might be that one above it. Okay. Just remember it being in the corner. Navigate tunnels again. No, right. Okay, so we're at the end. This is where the fighting arena is gonna be. It's just wave after wave of enemies for a few minutes. And then there'll be a lot of talking at the end again. Oh, it does load up. I could have left.
Welcome, my friends. You should have joined me when you had the chance.
Nah.
Your persistence is a credit to your race. But it is time for this sad story to end. Your blood will drench the sands of our blasted home.
It's over, Gold. Surrender now and save the lives of your remaining soldiers.
Congratulations. You have earned the right to die on the hallowed soil of Vaadwaur Prime. Although you are clearly not the brightest aliens in the universe, your bravery is admirable. And I do respect Starfleet for ending my people's long twilight. Surrender now, and I give you my word I will spare your people. You and the other leaders will need to be executed, of course, but that is only to maintain order. Personally, I bear you no ill will.
A generous offer, but I must decline.
That's twice you've refused my generosity. I should be insulted, but your pitiful blindness makes it difficult.
I feel only contempt for your delusions. Oh. keep an eye on your crew because they will be taken down as the waves get stronger.
The Vaadwaur controlled this quadrant once, and our new allies have only made us stronger. Is that the best you've got?
Now's your chance! Defeat Gaul!
Yeah, we'll do it, you lazy.
I thought you had him to know. I took the liberty of scanning Gaul. He does not have a parasite. And I don't think he has. What? That's impossible!
We'll now run away and there'll be another wave of soldiers to fight. Well, that Jemadar was going to fight them.
The Vaadwaur Empire will never fall, and you will not even be a footnote in our glorious history.
Just repetitive and annoying. Try to get your kill count up and get your damage up and help you with your endeavors. Have to do Barbara and help with your accolades. I don't normally do this, but my
We cannot be stopped. Time after time we rise from the ashes, and we are stronger for doing so.
Your logic is flawed, Gaul. You are already defeated. The evil I mistakenly unleashed on the galaxy ends at last.
My people and the galaxy must believe the parasites were behind his madness.
The remaining Vaadwaur have surrendered. What is your current situation?
We're in Gull's command center, Admiral. Gull's dead.
Were you able to determine why he returned to the surface? It was a tactical error. Even if underspace was closed to him, Gull would have had more opportunities to escape if he had remained in his ship.
Not yet. Join me and we can investigate.
Certainly. May I recommend 7, Captain Kim, the Doctor, and Neelix join us as well. Their insight may be valuable.
Absolutely. Would you contact them for me? XCA. This is not no longer needed. A lot of talking and then the end of the story.
War is just a pointless waste of life. Usually for a political reason that doesn't much matter in the long term anyway. I understand that sometimes we need to fight to defend those who cannot defend themselves. I respect that. But what Gaul was doing here was madness. It's one thing for him to want to rebuild his people. It's something entirely different to destroy dozens of worlds to do so.
Indeed.
While this conflict was regrettable, it was ultimately for the greater good. Gaul's hubris and ambition blinded him to the harm he was doing to the Delta Quadrant and his own people. Now the threat is ended. There will be time to heal the damage he has done.
But were they acting alone?
I was responsible for the return of the Vaadwaur. Even though Admiral Janeway told me she might have done the same thing, it was ultimately my actions that allowed all this destruction to happen. I participated in the assimilation of many different species during my time with the Borg. Those acts weigh on me. The wanton slaughter caused by the Vaadwaur will do so as well.
7, you couldn't have known what would happen.
Nevertheless, I am pleased I could, in some way, make up for my actions. By assisting the Toray, working with the Cooperative, and fighting the Vaadwaur here today, we have helped end what began more than 30 years ago when I activated those stasis tubes and freed the Vaadwaur. Thank you.
You're welcome, 7. We couldn't have done this without you. He doesn't have a little thing above his head, but I think I have to go up here. Oh, there we go.
Honestly, I wasn't sure about coming back to the Delta Quadrant. I have a family and a life back home, and the idea of being 70,000 light years away again wasn't appealing. But seeing the good we've done for the Cabali, and now stopping the Vaadwaur, I think we were needed here. You were needed. Thank you. It's been a pleasure serving with you. I hope we meet again.
It was good serving with you, Captain Tim.
I'm not a man who normally dwells on revenge, but when Gall and his soldiers attacked my people, it was almost all I could think about. Dexa helped me to see that death doesn't heal wounds of the heart, but thank you. This quadrant is safer now that Gall and his soldiers are defeated, and I'm glad I was here to see it happen.
Goodbye, my friend. Admiral, I'm detecting unusual radiation emission from that door. Let's investigate. Oh no, there's a bit more after this, I think.
Intriguing. This device is not familiar to me, but it does not appear to be of Vaadwaur origin. I will bring it back to Voyager for further analysis.
Acknowledged. Looks like we're done here, Admiral. Are you ready to beam up? Yes. Now, I can't remember if this is part of the beginning of the next story or the end of this one, but we have to research this thing. Hopefully it's the beginning of the next one. Oh, excuse me. Oh good, looks like it's the beginning of the next one.
With the defeat of Gall, we've saved the Quadrant from a terrible threat. Well done. This unknown artifact concerns me, however. We'll be in touch once we know more. There's something interesting I'd like you to look into.
Okay, so that's the end of that. If you liked what you saw, let me know why. If you didn't like what you saw, let me know why so I can try to improve. I just ask that you keep it civil in the conversations down below. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.